Hey collective, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a pick a card about what do the Arcturians want you to know right now. What messages would they like for you to know? I've actually really been feeling their energy very strongly, as well as I've been feeling the energy of your ancestors. Okay, so any of that may be significant. We may be getting messages on both. But before we tap into any of that, I would genuinely like to say Happy New Year. One, it isn't the astrological New Year just as of yet, but definitely Happy New Year. It is definitely 2026, the year of the horse. But we're gonna get into it. Also, thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares, the donations, booking a reading, subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all so very much. Let us get right into this reading for today. For pile number one, we have the card Determination, as well as this dragon's bloodstone. I said dragon's blood. Yeah. And then for pile number two, we have Stand Still, card number 12, with this Angelite stone. Pile number three is going to be card number 51, Shock. Now, I don't think I spoke about card number one's number, which is 43, but this one is 51, Shock, as well as this Lapis Lazuli. Beautiful. Pile number four is going to be card number 35, Easy Progress, as well as this Smokey Quartz here. And of course, timestamps will be either here on the screen or in the description box, as well as any information you'd like to know when it comes to booking a reading with me, as well as the cards that I used in today's reading. If you feel called to multiple, you can definitely go ahead and tap in with whichever one you feel called to. As well, be sure to take what resonates from any of my readings, okay? As well, whenever this reading does find you, there more than likely is something within one of these piles for you here, okay? Definitely just follow your intuition. And of course, dear beautiful souls, I will see you at your pile or piles. Hey, pile number one. If you have chosen card number 43, Determination, or this Dragon's Bloodstone here, then this will be your reading on what does the Arcturians, or what do the Arcturians want you to know in this moment. Also, what do your ancestors want you to know in this moment? Like, I don't know why I kind of feel that energy here. There could be a emphasis on you truly connecting very strongly with your ancestors. I'm also hearing that maybe you're connected to the Arcturians in a very strong way here. Pile number one. But we're gonna stick with the main topic. If your ancestors come through, then I'll definitely be able to tell. I'm definitely being drawn to also how there's a lot of red within this card, or like the red is really prominent here. I do have some channel messages written down over here to the side. We're definitely just going to connect with this energy first. I definitely was also drawn to the book here, but there is something within your energy right now that the Arcturians want you to know, that they want you to stay determined. Stay focused is also what I'm hearing. There's something about your journey right now that is creating something beautiful. It's opening up a new gateway is also what I'm hearing. Some of you also may have been, I don't know why I'm hearing it, working with kaleidoscopes or um, some form of deeply intricate energy that opens up your senses, opens up your mind in a certain type of way. Very interesting. There could also be emphasis on face paint here. Um, Having a tattoo on the face, possibly. Very interesting. But there is something that you need to stay focused on. And even within the book here, it says some resolution is pointing to a breakthrough, but decisive action will be necessary. If you diligently hold your ground, warding off negative tendencies or bad influences, goodness will indeed prevail. So holding your ground, I'm getting Seven of Wands energy, and warding off negative tendencies or bad influences will indeed allow you to push forward. So it really does give a very strong-willed individual, which I believe is you here. Pile number 1. The number 7 can also be very significant. 777. I also did see 234 prior to starting your reading. So 234 can be a very significant angel number. It really does give progress. Okay. Pile number 4 can be significant for you. Some of you are like bead workers is also what I'm hearing. Like there's some form of craftsmanship that you may do with your hands. Okay, this is for some of you, maybe not all of you, but I do get a sense of artistry, putting different things together. There's something very real about your energy right now as well, pile number 1. I'm hearing you're very grateful. You have a very high intuition. Something is very manageable for you here as well, is what I'm hearing. Now I'm hearing don't give up. Let's go ahead and look into these channeled messages here that I've written down already because I'm quite interested. Some of you may be also learning a different language, or you are bilingual here, or you just know of a lot of languages. Let's go ahead and see. On number 1 here, go ahead and show you your channeled messages. I definitely also want to shout out my members. Thank you so much for being present. I truly do appreciate your energy. Grace appreciates you as well. Exactly. Okay. Pile number 1. I have here solar flare activity, and that definitely makes me think of you having to pay attention to the activity on our central sun. I also have here heightened energy. There could be heightened energy around you due to the solar flare activity. Okay. I also have here Jupiter alignment. (1111) could be significant here as well. I'm definitely seeing 2 things being brung together. Some form of woman playlist is significant. I have here courageous soul, definitely. You being very fierce. Saying your final goodbyes. So in some kind of way, you may be saying goodbye to something. We have here some say you've changed, which indeed could have happened here. We have here turtles as well, so turtles could be significant. I'm also being drawn to divination. So some of you may be very well gifted in the art of divination. I'm also hearing for you to trust in the process, release some form of control. I have here as well parallel realities, glass craftsmanship. So see, that's interesting. So craftsmanship really is significant here within your energy. Now I'm being drawn to your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. So your lower chakras are significant in this energy of you being determined, is also what I'm hearing. I also have here writing out your thoughts. Some of you may have been doing this or you're being guided to. There may have been or there's going to be a change in your rhythm. I'm also hearing now that like the frequency within your vessel, the frequency within your soul has shifted. And that could also be why this energy of parallel realities is here, because you may have recently quantum leapt, pile number one, or you're going to be quantum leaping here very soon. I have here a miracle is born. So something about your birth is significant, pile number one. And some form of miracle is going to be born through you, is also what I'm hearing. And you may have gotten a glimpse or tapped into this energy already, and you're like, what I'm hearing is you're fertilizing, you're taking care of some form of seed for this miracle to be born. And it's interesting because even under that, we have you already have the answers, pile number one. There could be significance on biscuits and eggs. Tabletop tennis, the letter T, so maybe even within your name you may have the letter T. I'm hearing Titania, Taylor, Trinity, Theo. It's interesting. Okay, those are a few names, but your name can literally start with a T or you have a T within your initials. It's funny because I have here Teen Titans as well. Something about the year 1999 could be significant. I have here Tesla unit, because the letter T, it refers to a Tesla unit within a magnetic field. So something about that could be significant. I have temperature, and there's also something here about waves of energy. There's really something about your current mindset, your current frequency at this time that is creating ripples around you, okay? Maybe it's this energy of you being determined right now that is creating these ripples of energy. Maybe it's the energy of a miracle soon to be born that's creating ripples in your energy at this time. And I'm getting confirmation for that as well. Something about strawberries. What is it? Raspberries, or something about that fruit is significant. I'm being drawn to like abundance. And now I'm hearing abundance comes in many different forms. You really have some form of art within your energy. I'm hearing esoteric art, but you really are connected with creativity very strongly, pile number one. Back in my days, something about that is significant here. Someone could have actually been speaking to you like some form of elder, in some type of cadence like that. Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Look, it's crazy. Oh my God. I literally have here Arcturian ancestor. And I know I was speaking with you about how like your ancestors are significant. So maybe here within this reading, pile number one, there's some form of Arcturian ancestor that is wanting to give you a message. Wow. So this is an Arcturian that almost is very closely related with you. I have here love and war. It's reminding me of like the polarity of energies, or like this is very interesting. We have needing / wanting motivation. This could be you. This could be someone around you. Not wanting money to change who you are. This could maybe be this Arcturian ancestor here that's not wanting money to change who you are. Because you have a very strong field of potentiality around your energy at this time. And I'm also seeing that Sekhmet and Bastet are very significant. There's something about like a sisterhood, comrades in arms. And I'm also being drawn to how Shungite is a very significant crystal for you. Okay. Um, I actually don't have one around me. I actually used to, and I feel like I just recently moved it. But Shungite can help clear some form of electromagnetic smog that may be surrounding you. Like this can be coming from your phone, it can be coming from your computer, literally whatever you're watching me from. Okay. There could literally be some form of electronic smog, electromagnetic smog, and it's crazy how I keep saying electric. Um, that could be affecting some form of energy around you. Okay. But okay, that's that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's pull some cards. A very determined, courageous soul, soon to experience a miracle being born in their energy, gaining some form of communication from an Arcturian ancestor here. What message would you have? I'm being drawn here, so we're gonna go to this. Oh, should I? Okay, they're telling me to put this in here. You're definitely also undergoing some form of integration of energy. Pile number one. Maybe you're already aware of that too. Like, it's so interesting. I'm still shuffling. We have throat chakra, card number 5. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports your self-expression and your sense of peace and balance. Some of you may be like wanting peace, calling in peace. And it's funny because we have 5, 4, 3, which in a parallel reality could possibly be 3, 4, 5. And it's really just given that some of you may be really on like the in between worlds energy. I'm definitely being drawn to a deck now. Let's get like 2 more from here before I shift over into that. Some of you also have gifts within your throat chakra here. This is what the Arcturians want you to know. Again, this Arcturian ancestor. Okay, just as I was saying, a miracle is born, and here we have miracle. Card number 33, which is a beautiful master number. I've always seen it as one that is about teaching here. Communication even as well. Some of you are going to have some form of mindset shift, or this is something that you're already experiencing now. I'm also being drawn to how like you may be feeling, again, heightened energy, and we channeled that already. It's almost like the cells within your body are undergoing a very different shift, frequency change, or they're at least becoming acclimated to some form of new frequency within your energy. This card says the frequency of miracle supports your belief in yourself as a part of source, and therefore your belief that anything is possible. And if something doesn't feel right for you, okay, give yourself permission to change your mind and take a different path here, okay? Nothing is like truly set in stone. Know that you are the creator of your reality, okay? And it's interesting because I'm seeing 777 everywhere. Okay, I'm seeing it quite a lot. And then your first card is 7. Okay, 4 and 3 come together to make 7. And here we have 42 as well with Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps you to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we all intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through your sensual experiences with yourselves and with another. Okay. So some of you maybe also have been having like, what I'm getting is great experiences with other individuals. If not already, this is soon to happen for you. Okay. where you're going to be experiencing some form of wholeness. Okay. I feel like this is also going to be coming through in a form of like authenticity, with this throat chakra being here as well, also in the form of like a miracle for you. Something's going to like aliven your energy is also what I'm hearing. And they maybe also, these Arcturian ancestors, they want you to stay determined. Also, see, there's a mix of energies here, and we may even just have to get more information, but some of you need to not speak so much about certain things that you feel is also what I'm getting. It's like an energy of being more silent, but there's also an energy here of having to almost be more truthful and authentic when you do speak up. It's interesting. And we have consciousness here at the bottom of the deck, card number 17, of course with another 7, but this comes to an 8. The frequency of consciousness supports your ability to focus your attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that you can include them in your reality. Interesting. So something really may be coming through here in your near future that enables you to experience a different form of consciousness here, a different multidimensional aspect of yourself. And it's funny because you're going to be unlocking some form of hidden knowledge through this energy that you're being asked to stay determined through. And then we have emergence. Makes me think of some form of miracle. Okay, let's leave it at just this here and then go into that other deck that I'm glad I did not forget about. I'm starting to think about the Teen Titans theme song, so that could be significant as well. I can't think of each word exactly. I'm hearing a new state of consciousness. What do the Arcturians want my pile number 1 to know at this time? Thank you. Look at this. We have Ascended Masters. So the Ascended Masters are also providing you some form of assistance on some form of pathway. Like, even on your current journey at this time, you're receiving assistance from Ascended Masters here. Maybe to provide you with some form of miracle. Maybe to help birth some form of miracle with you. We have here create open communication, which I actually did speak about with this 33 here. Some of you may also have been stargazing as of recently. Look, we have expansion, card number 16. And we do have 17 here. And this reduces to a 7, or this comes to make a 7. So 7 is literally very divine. It's very godly. Source code energy is what I'm hearing. You're in a very high vibration is also what I'm hearing, pile number 1. So stay connected is what I'm hearing, because you will be receiving some form of communication from your Arcturian ancestors based around these Ascended Masters here. And it's like an evolution in consciousness is kind of what I'm getting as well. Like, you're going to be receiving some form of wisdom or hidden knowledge based around your mind and your senses. Some of you may also have been doing more brain research or like research on human biology. Let's set this here. Oh my God, look, it's another 33. Soul fragments. Balance will be restored. And that's funny because that actually did come through with this throat chakra energy. Some of you are in a space where you're being asked to just stay determined because balance is going to be restored in your energy. Like, soon. Okay? In no way 33 is here twice. Like, 3. Wow. And then we have hidden realms, just as we spoke about hidden knowledge. And that's funny because it's really coming through as like there's some form of Arcturian ancestor that is closely related with you that is going to teach or educate you about something within your consciousness. We have create conscious awareness. And then we have guardian. Wow. So you could have an Arcturian that is guarding you right now, guarding your energy. And it's funny because this 19 adds up to 10. And that kind of reminds me of 2026. So it's like, I'm kind of hearing like, hold on. Keep the faith as an energy. And I'm also hearing from this Arcturian ancestor, like, we see more than maybe what you are able to see. And it's coming through like your energy truly is changing. It truly is shifting at this time. To becoming something that envelops more of your soul. So it's like you're expanding at this time. You're creating a lot because we have two things saying here: create, open communication. We have create, conscious awareness. You're in a state of constant creation, and I feel like that's also why I brought up your sacral and solar plexus chakra. You're in a space where you are about to truly live, is what I'm getting, pile number one. And I feel like even your state of consciousness, your state of being that you are about to become is going to be a miracle in itself. And you are a part of this energy. Very interesting. Okay. Magically, there's a deck right here, and we're going to go into it. I kind of want to go into tarot slightly, but I'm not sure what energies some of that could provide at this time. So Susu. I don't know why I'm being drawn to that. Susu, So. There is emphasis on Egypt here. Ancient Kemet. You are a cosmic structure. You are in sync with your magic, is also what I'm hearing. You have a beautiful look in your eyes, is also what I'm hearing. Navigating through consciousness is also what I just heard. So this could be literally your energy at this time. You're navigating through different fields of consciousness. Ooh. All right, let's see what these are. We have this card here, but then there's also this card that has... Okay, we're going to start with this one. We have activated Earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. This whole card just spills intuition to me. It even has its own energy field around it at this time. There's something about your perception. Interesting. Your perception of things may be changing or shifting here. And you see it's crazy because we have throat chakra here. What do the Arcturians want you to know right now? Certain places that you've been, pile number one, or even if you have been anywhere, but I'm sure you have. You've been to power places. Like your energy is very activated at this time. Even where you go moving forward, there's something here about trusting your intuition for where you are being led to go. You are literally in connection with ley lines here. And it's kind of interesting as well because even with this card here, with this individual being inside of the earth, you're literally someone that has connections to the very energy that flows through our earth here, like through Gaia. And I know I've actually spoken about this before here on the channel, an energy of being able to read the ley lines, an energy of being able to work with the ley lines to maybe even connect more with a deeper energy, a deeper consciousness state possibly as well. We have lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Okay, that says it in itself. And it's even crazier because we have soul fragments here. Hidden realms kind of reminds me of lost lands. There is an energy here, pile number one. You're tapping into something that you haven't tapped into in maybe a long while within this year, okay? It's like memories of your soul are going to be restored within your energy. Gifts from your soul are going to be restored within your energy. And it's like this is a process that has already happened before. So this comes through as you being someone that has already incarnated on earth prior to now. You are somewhat of a reincarnated soul, pile number one. And with this, even in this current moment, there's an energy here of you needing to almost like hold your ground, stay focused on what it is that you want to bring into this reality, even as you are going to be receiving communication from these ascended masters through Arcturian ancestors. So you have some form of Arcturian ancestors that are like, they are the medium for some form of communication for you that's going to enable you to connect with some form of consciousness state that opens you up more to this amazing energy. What's the bottom of the deck? Starkeeper, cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. So your ancestors are like so significant, okay? All of them. No matter if they're from the stars, here from Earth, bloodline related, it's all that energy seems to be significant. Some of you may have been giving offerings to your ancestors as of recently, and this energy is heightening what's happening now. But there is emphasis on you needing to stay grounded here so that this energy doesn't make you feel too haywire, you know? Almost like you can't necessarily focus with all so much that's happening around you. Like, go take a walk within nature if you feel like you are overwhelmed with energy. I'm also seeing that your pineal gland is also, the state of it is improving, okay? There is energy around your pineal gland at this time, is what I'm being drawn to let you know. Again, your consciousness state is improving, it's shifting, it's changing here. And you've been here before, so this is like a rehash of energy. Very beautiful transformation happening for you because you're expanding. And even as you raise in consciousness state, there's more available to you, is what I'm hearing. Especially with you being a star keeper, you know? And I feel like I already spoke about how you were seated with something that is going to be grown into some form of miracle at this time. So there's something almost as bright as a star within your energy. Definitely trust where you are led at times, because there's something here also about the feng shui within certain places here, the yin and yang balance within certain areas on the earth here, that matters to certain energies around you at this time, okay? And so this also implies like being sure that your home has efficient yin and yang energy, you know, to make sure there's this energy of balance. Um, you can always search this up here, but this also just comes through with like being sure that things are tidied up within your home so that energy can flow. Um, of course, saging and then opening the windows to let the negative energy out and then to improve more positive energy. Having plants in the home as well. Things like that, you know? And there's always different ways to go about it. So it's not always just those things. So there is something here about your imagination being very significant as well, pile number one, especially during this moment of you connecting more with your soul memories and gifts. So definitely just stay determined because you got this. You genuinely have this. Did I actually say something about that? I feel like I said something about you being more open. You know, and here we have cracked open. Some of you may have experienced the energy of rock bottom. Okay. But let's go ahead and put this deck up. I'm going to go ahead and go into some tarot. And then I'm going to go ahead and probably end it off with that. Really do hope you all have enjoyed this energy. Okay, I'm definitely hearing gilded. So there is something specific or significant about gold. Okay. Some of you are really producing a lot of energy right now. So working with certain crystals can really help refine or stabilize your energy. Clear quartz is a good one, but of course working with crystals, there's an energy of working, having the right intention. So let's see, what do the Arcturians, why do I speak it like this? What do the Arcturians want you to know at this time, pile number one? Okay, Four of Wands. And I kind of did get it in reverse, but I'm being drawn not to grab reversals, but I will keep that in mind. Some of you may feel unstable at this time, needing stability, wanting stability. And I feel like I did bring up 1111 here. So there is an essence of like getting a wish, a long awaited wish, or I'm hearing making a wish on a star. Excuse me. Some of you are like going to be very bountiful here. Like we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Again, I won't take reversals, but I will keep that in mind. I'm hearing you're going to genuinely be exiting some form of state that may have made you feel less than or deprived of freedom. You're literally almost exiting this energy. Look, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. This is like an opportunity. Oh. This. The sun. This is what I'm talking about. This is the energy though. This is literally the energy. There's going to be some form of opportunity, maybe genuinely in the physical realm here, that presents itself to you that enables you to almost feel vitalized. Okay. The sun is going to be present within your energy. Okay. All is well. Okay. That's literally how I feel whenever I see the sun come through in the form of a tarot reading or in any spread. All of this is meant to bring you into a better energy. Maybe anything that you may even be experiencing at this time. Certain things are also going to be brought into your awareness as to maybe even why certain things were played out the way that they were. Okay. And even with the sun being here, this definitely reminds me also of consciousness, you know, the state of life, you know. So I feel like this is significant. Soon you also will be connecting with your higher self. Okay. Bringing you really a different state of being here. And this is amazing. And this is coming in quickly with this Eight of Wands. So I'm going to go ahead and let the story play out. You know, 888 could also be significant here. Because greatness is truly ahead of you here. I feel like with also this Eight of Wands being here, there's an energy of momentum. Excellence, expansion even. Sagittarius could be very significant. Okay. That's also the energy of like learning here, being adventurous as an energy. But pile number one, I feel like I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Okay. If you did enjoy, please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, subscribe, of course, if you feel so called to. I love you dearly. And of course, your guys and your ancestors, the Arcturians here, they love you unconditionally. And of course, as do I. You are genuinely very much so protected as you're on this journey, this process of needing to be more determined, as you're growing a miracle. And I'll definitely see you around. So just be aware for when you do see 333 or 3333, 333, yeah, or just 33. Okay, that could even be your age here. But I'm gonna go ahead and bounce out, and I'll see you around. Hey, pile number 2. If you have chosen card number 12, Stand Still, or this Angelite crystal here, then this will be your reading for what do the Arcturians want you to know right now. What messages would like to come through for you? And it's quite interesting because I do feel more of a calm, settled energy here. Okay. I'm also being drawn to your temple, your body, some form of garden here. I definitely do have channel messages written to the side, and we're gonna tap into that. But I definitely want to sit with this energy first. Some of you here in pile number 2, you may be experiencing like a very peaceful time, or right now you're noticing how it's a time for you to be more still, not too much action. There's a lot of energy blooming around you. Things are really opening up here as well. Lotus flowers can really be significant. Lotus petals. There's definitely an enlightened state here, an enlightened state of mind that you are accessing, that you are within, or something that you're going to be within here is what I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing as well, like, you are going to be shown some form of guiding light that enables you to continue to move forward here as you stand still. Some of you also need to know that you have support. Even with this Angelite here, it's very calming, even with the blue. So blue can be a significant color here. I also just heard red and green. Interesting. Some of you are very different from your surroundings. Your energy is different from other people here. And I'm also seeing like a little bit of a DNA strand being depicted within this card. So there is something happening internally or just around you at this time that could be having you feel a different type of way, like you need to be still. Maybe as some form of chaos is around you, there's an energy of needing to be still. My palms are itching, which definitely makes me think that there is some form of increase here. There is some form of abundance in store for you. And I actually did feel that here from the Arcturians. There's something here about you creating some form of stability or becoming more stable in what it is that you already do. So you may even see some form of increase very soon. Pile number 2. Very interesting. You could also be getting more communication from your angels, from your guides. Them even being or giving you signs within your dreams more often, maybe even in your waking life as well. Excuse me. I kind of want to look into the card a little bit and give you like the first read. So, in periods of standstill or stagnation, pile number 2, confusion and disorder can prevail. Small minded and self serving forces arise when the powers of clarity and creativity are on the decline. The inmates are overrunning the prison and its guards. And light simply withdraw. The wise take shelter in their own integrity and quietly remain faithful to their principles. So you could just be being asked to stay quiet and remain faithful to your principles here through your own integrity. Retreat from public activities and common exchanges until the times favor direct action. Concentrate on personal affairs with a humble dignity, even if that makes letting go of some short even if that means letting go of some short-term rewards. Interesting. Okay, so there is a sense of letting go of something possibly here as well. Let's go right into the channeled messages. Go ahead and give you a peek. In some kind of way, pile number 2, your energy kind of reminds me of pile number 1. It's just a tad bit, okay? So that could be significant for some of you here. If you were feeling drawn to pile number 1, yeah, something about crickets are significant. Crickets, rain, summer nights, as well as I got this as a channel message as well. Something about like going on joyrides or going out for a beautiful, decent walk, riding your bike out. Something about traveling or going out to experience the world. And I'm also hearing that the air, okay, the very air that you breathe, pile number 2, when you do go outside, it is activating your energy, okay? This is something that I am hearing. I'm literally hearing that it's your turn to trust the creator, as well as to trust the process and surrender to it here. So interesting. I literally just heard Pearl. Some of your names could start with a P, or there's emphasis on petals. I don't know why petals just came through. Rose petals. I'm just now being drawn to skipping rocks across water. Some of you are about to take like a detour or like a different avenue of energy to get to where you need to go. These are things that the Arcturians would like for you to know. So let's get into it. I have here having knowledge of different forms of divination. You are being trained, pile number 2. So if any of you have been, again, I did actually bring up you wanting to have a stronger connection with the angels or your guides, wanting to gain communication from them. There's something here about either the Arcturians having knowledge of different forms of divination for you, or you know of different forms of divination here. Also have bibliology as well as bibliomancy. So some of you may be working within those type of fields of energy. So like the study of the Bible. Also have here you know much. Don't let the small things get to you. You are in the divine's hands now. Something about liquid glass is significant. Channeling energy through precious items. This could be a gift for you. Also have here that you have the gift of knowing. 777 could be a significant angel number. I have divine entanglement written alongside it. So something about your spine is significant. I just got drawn to that energy. Your root chakra, I kind of did bring up the color red. Divine entanglement. This time could be very confusing for you as well. I have here brighter days, beads as well as cowrie shells. Someone wants to learn more about you, pile number 2. Obedience and patience seem to be significant. I have here the Last Supper, as well as the North Star, astrology, star chart, a beehive, trained and honed skills. Sea salt water could be significant. So something about the ocean. I have here glitter art. So some of you can be working with glitter at this time. You are actually more prepared than you may think. You got this here. So this is coming from the Arcturians here as well as your guides. You are actually more prepared than you may think. You got this, pile number 2. You are making beats, or some of you may be like engineers or like beat makers. Or something about music is significant here. Working with someone who can give you sound advice and instruction. There's going to be some form of help or some form of instructor is going to be coming in to help you along something. As well, something is becoming natural to you, some form of gift or talent. So I love this because you're being trained to almost become more stable and grounded within your current energy. And I feel like this is the energy for all of you here at this time. Even as you are improving, even as you are elevating here. I just heard your life, your mission. Some of you may be wanting to know more about your destiny or what it is that you are meant to do here on this planet. Because I feel like your presence is significant. I'm also being drawn to how others are perceiving your presence. I don't know how that can be meaningful, but it's kind of interesting here. Maybe your guides want you to know about how others are perceiving you. Pile number 2. And again, you are actually more prepared than you may think. I'm hearing that some view you as a channeler. Someone that can connect with the divine in a very strong way. Like you have very close connections with that of spirit. Lorelei, Lori, Lindsay, something about the letter L, as well as those names. Very significant energy. Let's tap in. I actually have 2 decks already prepared, and they're really just oracle. Let's go ahead and see. This one that I'm going in now is called the Romantic Lenormand. I kind of was just really feeling an energy. I feel like this can really give it. Something about 333 is significant. Kind of interesting because your first card adds up to a 3. 1, 2, 3 can also be a significant angel number as well. Interesting. I'm literally seeing something about you having to expect magic. Maybe expect some form of magical outcome within this energy. Some of you may have been staying up very long at night. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what this is. What do the Arcturians want my pile number 2s to know at this time? We have a fox. Some of you may have recently seen a fox, or you have a spirit animal of a fox. Whenever I see one, I always think of a very sly energy, but they're always very cute. I'm being drawn to like survival instincts. Very clever, very intelligent. And I actually got that as well. Your energy is very prominent. Like it genuinely tells others how intelligent you are. What is that? Your energy kind of comes off as somewhat intimidating to the ones that don't need to be around your energy. I'm also hearing that there may even be some, almost like your energy is being masked from other people, the energy of who you truly are, maybe as some form of protective energy. So maybe this is something that you need to know, almost like your energy is being veiled, maybe so that you can experience some form of peace, success. We have house, card number 4. And then this is card number 14. Currently I'm seeing 144. You may have been seeing that angel number quite often. It's definitely an energy that spells out you are someone that is a light worker here. I'm also hearing that you have a gift of being able to cleanse homes, or you know how to cleanse your own home with just your energy. Or your home is just very much so protected. And I actually did bring up your body, your temple. That's also what this house is kind of reminding me of here. Home is where the heart is. It's kind of what I'm getting as well. And it's even more interesting because this is a heart-suited card. Some of you may have been playing poker as of recently, or gambling. Because again, money keeps coming through here. So let's see, what is it that the Arcturians would like for you to know at this time? It's kind of interesting because I'm also being drawn to, see, I'm getting confirmation here, Atlantis. There's some form of significance within your energy of Atlantis, being an Atlantean, having a vibration within yourself that can enable you to connect with energy very differently. And I'm also being drawn to how like something is going to be wrapped up as a present for you. There could be significance on the frequency or the Hertz 741, something about strengthening emotional bonds. And there is something about a wolf that is significant, or wolves, coyotes, foxes. There's something similar within all of these energies here. I'm also hearing that someone would love to hear you laugh, pile number 2. It's kind of interesting. Your energy is definitely almost, yearned for by certain people within your surroundings. This is something that the Arcturians want you to know, and maybe this is why they mask your energy. This could have something to do with family here. Pile number 2, definitely take what resonates, because I'm starting to feel like there's multiple energies here present. Even more interesting, within this card, there are grapes on a vine within the house. Again, it's bringing in some energy of longevity here. Then we have the rain. Just as I'm speaking about longevity, and I did say something about a gift being presented to you. Some of you could also be becoming aligned with some form of frequency, some form of portal here that enables you to be in connection with a lover. Something to do with marriage here could be significant. Some of you are recently married or engaged. Congratulations. And even with that, congratulations, I feel like for a lot of you here, there's going to be a lot of that coming in for you, where people are congratulating you for the things that you have accomplished. I feel like that's going to be shown to you more. And I'm hearing after you've seen this reading, so that's quite interesting. There's more vines within this rain card as well. And this is more like ivy, but again, it really reminds me of longevity. We have stars here. Okay, so now I'm being drawn to starseed energy. We do have a lot of the astrological signs, more than likely all 12 or 13 astrological signs here. Your energy is really about to create a spark, or some form of new spark of energy is about to be created within your energy at this time. I'm hearing there's a lovely glow in your energy. Pile number 2. Yeah, you're very balanced at this time, because we even have 2 clubs and 2 hearts when it comes to the cards from this deck. You know what's crazy? I literally said something about poker, and we have house, so that makes me think of a full house. I don't play poker, okay? So I'm hearing a royal split. I do want to learn though, so if you know any of the names for it, I feel like that's significant here. I'm hearing money magnets. So I don't know if some of you really do gamble quite often, or at least you play this with other people. Maybe there's something here about you taking a chance with something here, risk and reward. So what is it that the Arcturians would like for you to know? We're going to go ahead and go into a different deck. We're going to go into the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. Go ahead and take a look into this and see what we can get for you. I'm kind of being drawn to my own oracle as well. There could be emphasis because I actually did bring up like that energy of different forms of divination. A lot of your minds are going to be opening up on a different frequency than maybe that you have ever known before. Like, be open to these kinds of experiences because they really do allow your life to feel more grand, is what I'm hearing. I'm literally seeing this energy of think it, feel it, it's already yours. You know what you want and that you are worthy of attaining it. You certainly will bring it right to your doorstep. All is divine timing. And I actually did kind of feel that energy with the bottom of the deck, of that last deck. There was a scythe. Oh, okay, let's see. We have me time. Enjoy your own company. I've actually spoken about this before. But it actually does kind of feel like this standstill energy. Some of you are just in a space where you may be called to stand still. Find some me time, you know? A space where you can just chill out. Almost cloak yourself is what I'm hearing. Let's get some more energies. I kind of want to get like 2 more. Thank you. We have a dream sanctuary. Attend to the simple things. Whenever this card comes through, it always gives me like a crazy realization kind of moment energy because there's something here about you focusing or at least tending to the simple things, okay? Like if you haven't done any laundry, you know, or tidying up could be significant, but the simple things here, because I feel like that's the simple things are what are going to allow your energy to flow a little bit better, is what I'm hearing as well. Because I feel like there's an essence of some form of escalation of your energy here, even right now, if you are in a standstill type of mind space. Definitely reminds me of the Hanged Man. We have here, you are in great company. Pull back to propel forward. Definitely kind of feels like the energy. You are in great company. So that's confirmation for you to have support right now. Or even maybe even the company around you is valid. But definitely use your discernment when it comes to that energy. Let's see. Bottom of the deck here we have the call, card number 1. Honor the whisper of your soul. I feel like your soul is speaking with you or wanting you to do something here. Pile number 2. Let's go into my own oracle. Okay, a few crystals just fell here. So we have amethyst and lapis lazuli. Could be very significant for you. Ooh, children as well as tomorrow. There could be something that you have to do with your children tomorrow, or paying attention to your children tomorrow could be significant. Maybe that's the great company. But some of you may feel like you're in a space of being pulled back, but this pulling back is to propel you forward, like a slingshot. So let's see, how many do we want to get from here? Maybe like 4. What is it that my pile number 2 needs to know from the Arcturians? What messages would like to come through? I actually did just see the family card. Alright, we're going to deal with it like that. Energy cannot be hidden, only masked as something different. What was I just talking about? Okay, so something definitely is being masked within your energy. Maybe this is just something that you need to know. This literally could be good, or it could be like, you know, just something that you need to be aware of. And again, I got that energy of you being cloaked. So it says, forgive the situation, give love, light, and rest. Okay. So again, more of that rest energy is coming up here. And you may be forgiving a situation. We have go beyond the confines of your human consciousness. Become the universe, divine timing. This is the second time divine timing has come through within your reading. And there's an energy here of you having to almost like step outside of maybe what you believe to be correct in a situation. Almost having to almost like look at something from a higher perspective or from a broader point of view. The energy you feel is the universe. Understand it, understand it. Okay. So there's almost like there's something about your present situation here, pawn number two, or for some of you here, where the universe is very much so in alignment with you, and you are in alignment with the universe. Okay. And the universe is everywhere. Okay. Offerings give the guides and ancestors a sign of trust and faith. Some of you may have been offering to your guides very recently. Your Heka magic is awakening. The breath is the first form of magic. There could have been something spoken, or there's going to be something spoken around you, maybe even to you as a form of communication or information being given to you. That's going to create like a scenario, or some form of magic is going to be expelled through your voice. Pile number two. Let's see. Something here about like mark my words. There's something. Oh, okay. We got the Wheel of Fortune. That confirms the energy of possibly you coming across some form of windfall here. Maybe even like a lucky break, a lucky turn of events could be happening here for you very soon. This could be something that you are calling in. It's just a genuine shift here. And even whenever I see the Wheel of Fortune, I do think of divine timing. And time is coming through quite a lot within your reading. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So something very deep and intense could be happening at this time here. Scorpio could be significant. Sagittarius. Something shocking as well. It's so interesting how a lot of the piles are kind of like blending with one another just a tad. But pile number three could be significant for you because the card is shock. Something shocking. Or something that you maybe weren't expecting to happen here is going to be happening. So it's like the unexpected, and I'm hearing the unexpected blessings within your energy. And maybe there's emphasis on you being patient, because I believe I did bring that up as well. Obedience and patience. Yeah, you definitely have that type of energy. And I feel like also within your natal chart, even just in general, astrology is very significant for you, because I feel like a lot of the stars, the planets, they are aligning in ways that can give you help at this time. Okay, so you literally have assistance from the stars. Pile number two. And I'm hearing that when things happen in ways that you hadn't expected, or that you really hadn't planned out, know that something about this is divinely planned or divinely led. Everything happens for a reason here, even if you are aware of this energy or not. And I'm also hearing there's a sense of almost some of you wanting to have control over a situation, but really surrendering may be something that could really benefit you more here. And it's, again, the very first card spoke about standing still. So let's see, what else do the Arcturians want for you to know? I love this. Some of you really do need to follow your intuition or have more faith within your mind, your own spirituality, your gifts, again, your intuition, the connections that you have, because with this High Priestess coming through in the reverse, there's a sense of just like almost not truly believing in what it is that you are capable of doing here. But again, I do see that you have that potential, okay? And this is for some of you, not all of you, because even with the High Priestess being here, you really are someone that can connect very deeply to the unseen here. You are someone that sits as the in-between from the physical and the spiritual, okay? You know of much, and there's a sense of you needing to believe in that, even as you stand still, even as you sit in silence or quiet. Love that energy. And I feel like even with this Three of Wands showing up, I feel like there's a sense of you needing to understand how far you are about to go. And even with this Three of Wands, there's a sense of just patience, because you already know that you are about to receive what it is that you've been waiting for. and it's on the way, like it's coming in. There's like a sense of I'm hearing inspiration, almost like when this does come in, you know exactly what it is that you're going to do with it. So I feel like this is in terms of the next journey you're about to experience, pile number 2. When this does come in, be willing to have faith in yourself. We do have justice at the bottom of the deck. As your life is being brought back into balance, your near future looks very, very bright. Okay. Especially with this ring showing up, I feel like, again, some form of very luxurious or expensive energy could be coming in. And this doesn't have to be anything on the physical realm. This could be genuine knowledge, wisdom, or esoteric information that truly is very valuable. That's really what this energy is. Something valuable is going to be presented to you, pile number 2. And I feel like you have the Arcturians here that are wanting you to just be more in an open, receptive energy. And I feel like that's more so why all of this has come through. You may really need some me time and need to attend to the simple things just to almost free up or open up some form of energy. And again, right now, some of you all, your energy is masked from some form of slyness or negativity. You're being brought back into balance. And I love this. Look what's right up under it. 9 of Cups. There's a sense of contentment here. Knowing that you have much to show for your work is also what I'm hearing. Wow, you put in a lot of work within something and it's going to be shown to you very soon. Pile number 2. Have faith within that, okay? And this kind of confirms the confusion that I kind of felt in the very beginning. Okay. It's possibly also just because there's so much going on. And that's also why you were being asked to tend to the simple things. Start small. And that's literally the energy that I have felt whenever I saw the fox. 7 of Swords, sly, wanting to hide something within the dark here. You're protected from energies like this. I'm hearing you're too aware. Pile number 2. So you're very aware of things around you, things that happen to you as well. I'm hearing that your dreams, your guides, they tend to always keep you in the loop. So that's pretty interesting. But pile number 2, I feel like this may be actually all that the Arcturians would like for you to know. If you have enjoyed, of course, please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel so called to. There's also something here about you having an immense connection with our galaxy. And I feel like there's specific reasons why you incarnated on Earth, and it's to also envelop yourself within the energies of the Milky Way galaxy. There's also something here about some of you being able to connect with the black hole at the very center of our Milky Way galaxy. You're very gifted, pile number 2. Okay, you really do need to understand that. And again, I feel like this is going to be shown to you. And it's funny because I did bring up how you are being trained. Maybe you're being trained to become a very strong high priestess at this time. High priestess, high priest. Conduit, channeler, light worker, starseed. There's something here about your energy that is growing in energy. But yes, I love you dearly. And of course, your guys, they love you unconditionally, as do these Arcturians here. And of course, as do I. You are very much so protected, especially as you experience some form of standstill or frequency of stillness here. And I'll see you around, dear beautiful souls. Hey, pile number 3. If you have chosen card number 51, Shock, or this Lapis Lazuli crystal, then this will be your reading for what do the Arcturians want you to know right now. What messages would like to come through for you? I definitely have some channel messages written over here to the side that we'll definitely be getting into, but I strongly feel connected to this shock card for some reason. And I already have pulled up the book just in case we have to go into it, but I feel like there's something in there that wants to come through for you. But pile number 3, you may have been meditating quite often. or finding peace within your mind as an energy. The Arcturians want you to know that something is about to shock your energy, okay? And it's more so like something that you hadn't expected, okay? And we're really gonna look deep into this because I'm getting that as an energy. Like it's really just that. There's gonna be some form of shocking factor within my pile number three's life that they really do need to know about. And this is coming from the Arcturians to you all, okay? Some of you have been working really hard or putting in a lot of work towards your own business endeavors, showing love to loved ones here, just putting in that effort to be a better human is really what I'm getting, or to really progress along your purpose in this lifetime. There's some form of shocking factor here, and I feel the energy of goodness welling within me. But at the same time, this could be a different energy for a lot of people. So definitely just go with the flow. And of course, everything happens for a reason. So I was also getting the energy that some of you may be undergoing like strong downloads at this time, to where the energy is very shocking to your nervous system. Just be in a state of calmness whenever you can here is really what I'm getting as well. Because this energy does seem very intense and it seems unexpected. So there really could be some form of energy of the Arcturians are going to be connecting with you, pile number three. And maybe this in itself is shocking. Interesting. So, oh, wow, I just heard something's going to jolt awake your gifts or jolt awake your memories. So again, everything is happening for a reason. You're just being made aware of something with this shock. Okay, my nose is itching here. Let's see. I want to go into what the meaning of the card says here. And of course, pile number three, take what resonates. And I feel like I already said that. But definitely take what resonates within this message. One hears thunder unexpectedly. First comes fear, then a sharpened vision. Recall a close brush with danger, a falling branch, a barely avoided automobile accident, an escape from a violent confrontation. Such incidents arouse every nerve in your body. Perhaps in a brief wave of panic, but soon, once the danger has passed, the initial reaction gives way to heightened awareness. So again, whatever this shock may be, it's going to bring in some form of heightened awareness within your energy. Pile number three. The same process occurs with others or other types of shock, as in the loss of a job, the death of a loved one here, the failure of a business, and so on. And of course, there's more brighter ways like receiving major amounts of income. That's another shocking energy. Receiving the car that you've always wanted. You know, just being on the more positive end as an energy, but it can definitely be both ways. The lasting impact of a major shock can be stimulating or debilitating, just as I was saying, depending upon your perspective, definitely, because perspective matters here. The critical factor is a willingness to be open to fear rather than running away from it, enabling you to transform anxiety into laser sharp perception. There can be a positive side to shock, just as I was saying. When overtaken by crisis, the wise look within and search their hearts for strength to face the world with courage. Courage can mean daring to take the unexpected path, to bounce back quickly after failure, or to have faith in the meaning of life when confronted with great loss, even death, or great gain. We tend to think of shock only in terms of unpleasant events. Literally, like, it's crazy. We can also be jarred, however, by the release of tension that comes with an unexpected success. To keep your bearings in the aftershock of either trauma or victory, It is essential that your inner compass be aligned with the magnetic force that guides you toward fulfillment of your deepest desires and your highest destiny. So that's interesting because I actually could have spoken about this with another pile, but I really feel that your energy is very more aligned towards striving to that highest destiny point, connecting more with your deepest desires. So prepare yourself to take some jarring surprise in stride. Pile number 3. Meditate a little bit to find your center. As I said, you may have been meditating more here. A calm reaction to the losses and gains that may arise will help you surmount these shocks to your system. So maybe this is also something that's wanting to come through for you here. The Arcturians just want you to be in a more calm stated reaction when these losses or gains do come through for you. And I feel like there's something like, again, being trained, built up within your energy at this time, pile number 3. It's quite interesting. Interesting. Look, some of you may have experienced something like this where good fortune follows a sudden change that may have seemed unfortunate at first. If we remain open to all possibilities in a time of crisis, the results can be shockingly positive. So again, I feel like perspective is significant here for you, pile number 3. How are you viewing a situation that may be shocking to you? Okay. Let's get it. Let's go ahead and show you these channeled messages. Pile number 3. This is what we have for you. Let's get into it. I actually want to tell you about the angel numbers first here. We have 428 as well as 458. So, I started to get a headache, so I'm starting to just think of different energies. Very intense downloads. This is crazy. Theologist could be significant, or theology. And as of recently, whenever I think of Theo, I think of logic. So there could be something logical about your current energy. The study of divine things here. Okay, that's what theology is. A discipline that explores fundamental questions about divinity, humanity's connection, and relationships within the sacred. A discipline that explores fundamental questions about divinity, humanity's connection, and relationships with the sacred. This is going to be such an interesting energy that a lot of you are going to experience, if not already that you have experienced it. It reminds me of awakening more usage within your brain, and within this energy allows so much for just humans, because it's crazy how we're only utilizing 10% of our brains usage, you know, and I'm sure that's for good reasons, but there's something here about you just knowing more about divinity, humanity's connection, the relationships with the sacred. And this could even be your relationship with the sacred here, pile number 3 as well. Because I have here, who are you? Who do you want to become? And I'm starting to feel like this is something to do with like the new you that is emerging, or the energy of your deepest desires, your highest destiny. Like, who do you want to become here, pile number 3? Because you have these capabilities. Something about the codes in nature. Okay, so nature has many codes for humans to connect with and know more about nature. Beggars can't be choosers. That could be significant for some of you. Time investments and investing your energy and time into things you see have potential. Okay, you are heavily trusted by the divine at this time. Your mission this lifetime comes without question. Beginning to see the truth of a situation within your current energy, you stand as a medium between the known and the unknown. I'm really getting that you are a very prominent figure within the workings of our earth, okay, even within humanity. And I feel like some of this you only see a percentage of within your day to day, but there's something here about what you are doing that is altering or shifting that of the human mind, the human psyche, because we're all connected here. And also, I have you are a powerful seer. Minor feelings of being misunderstood or lonely may have been coming up. A power not yet known is growing within you, and that's really what I was getting. Genuinely feeling that energy, and it's a beautiful thing growing within you here. Something that is almost meant to be shown to the world at just the right time, is what I'm hearing. So let's see. I'm quite interested. I feel like I'm really speaking with very high vibrational beings of light, those that have been possibly working within the spirit realm and the physical realm just on a day-to-day basis here. It's almost like you are constantly sensitive, or it's like you always pick up on a lot of things here. Let's see. I actually don't even have any cards already pulled out. They're just gonna have us go with it. Let's see. What am I being drawn to here? You know what? I haven't been here in a while. Kind of being drawn to both of these. Kind of interesting. We have 3 decks. Let's see. That's so crazy. Some of you don't believe in yourself at this time, but you're really being called to believe in yourself. Look, we have part of fortune increase. I'm getting confirmation here as well. There's going to be an increase in your energy, pile number 3. Maybe this is shocking to you. What do the Arcturians want you to know? Pay attention to your part of fortune within your natal chart as well. Some of your part of fortunes are within the sign of Aquarius. I'm hearing Gemini, Leo, Capricorn energy as well. Even Pisces here. So definitely just pay attention, because I feel like there's going to be like a boost in your energy. An increase in your finances is what I'm hearing. An increase in your moods. We have, look, first house, the body. Increase the body. And it's crazy because we was just talking about how you're utilizing more than 10% of your brain here. So it really does make me think that, and I already spoke about how your nervous system may be receiving some form of shock. Your body is altering, your DNA is changing. I'm being drawn to a deck. And it's funny because I'm just now being drawn to how the Arcturians said that your mission this lifetime comes without question. And it could have something to do with your influence in this lifetime. Your demeanor is also what I'm hearing. The art in the way that you move is also very elegant. Interesting. We have card number 12. Some of you come off as a mystery. I don't know why I'm starting to feel like the Arcturians want you to know what's shocking about you. What makes you so unique and different from other people. You're a powerhouse is what I'm hearing. We have South Node with life's debts. Okay, so again, some of you definitely are going to be experiencing some form of strong shock, but I feel like this shock is to clear up something here. It's kind of what I'm getting as well. We have Uranus here with the Genius. And that's crazy because I was kind of drawn to this deck. So I think I am going to go into it here. Something about Blake is significant. That can be someone's name. Now I'm being drawn to beer. I'm hearing top golf. So I don't know if some of you are golfers here. What is the message? What message will the Arcturians like for my pile number 3s to know at this time? We have Taurus, I have. I'll definitely keep in mind how that South Node energy came through. As well as Black Moon Lilith, mystery energy. I'll keep that in mind. Some of you here could be Taurus or have a Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Venus, or have strong Taurus placements here. And again, your part of fortune could be in Taurus within the first house, literally. If this is you, crazy, sound out below in the comments. Let me stop. We have Jupiter return with benefits. Hello. So you have benefits increase within the body you have. And Taurus is always an energy of what I see it, okay, as strong stability within self. Very grounded here, very abundant even. So seeing this Jupiter return benefits is significant. There's also sirens going on in the background currently. Help is on the way is also what you need to know upon number 3. And this is for some of you, or at least those of you that resonate with the energy. Help is on the way in a very positive and influential way. We have creativity here with the 5th house as well. So the 5th house and the 1st house have shown themselves. Let's get one more. We have Jupiter with abundance on the split. Jupiter return. Some of you may be experiencing a Jupiter return at this time. Let's look into that because that could be significant. Oh my God, look, we have the sun here with spirit. The sun and Jupiter. Pay attention to these 2 planets here because that could be significant. We have water as well with sensing. Oh yeah, I actually did say something about you being in a very sensitive time, or like energies are sensitive to you. You are sensitive to energies. Yeah, downloads are definitely going to be coming in a very shocking way. I mean, like in a very abundant way as well. Let's look into that Jupiter return benefits because I feel like that's significant. We also do have 3 other decks to go into. Jupiter return. Okay. Let's see. I actually just saw the part of fortune increase card. It says, many look upon the part of fortune as moon energy, which means the talents and gifts it endows upon an individual are both nascent and unconscious. It is as if its powers are waiting beneath the surface of water, which is kind of crazy because at the bottom of this deck was water. I put the deck all the way up, which is crazy. This is the Black Moon Astrology Cards deck. Yeah, that's crazy. I had shuffled right when I seen it because now I'm seeing air element. It's crazy, but water is significant. Right. Let's see. And when the water is stirred by action or thought, those talents and gifts emerge. When the part of fortune card turns up in the reading, it means a time when things begin to flow more easily and you will have your success. But success and how it will come about and how long it will take will very much depend upon the surrounding cards. You may want to take advantage of this time of easy flow to resolve conflicts. It is time to heal that toxic situation which has been so difficult to overcome. Since the part of fortune mostly means gifts, you may want to take on another area of study or master another art form. And we did just see creativity. You are more creative and in tune with your imagination as well as your emotions at this time. This card also means that benefits will suddenly be placed in your path. And look, you have Jupiter return benefits here, along with the part of fortune increase. So that's confirmation here. Since fortune is fate, it will very well seem as if you've just stumbled onto them. So this is amazing. Disagreements are improbable, but if they happen, you will likely take the high road. Another area that looks extremely fortunate is anything to do with public relations or promotion. And I kind of did get that with the body. Like you could be promoting something here. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. This is a period of recognition and achievement. Your overall popularity is increasing, which I genuinely did feel here. We do have the sun. And some type of recognition is on its way. It is also a favorable time for learning, teaching, or taking exams. So some of you could be in school at this time. You may want to do good, in quotations, and honor others. Through this, you will gain respect and opportunity. So there is something definitely about your self-image or just your image in general that is significant. You will heartily share what you have gained for yourself with others. Injustices of any kind will change and rouse you into action. If your question is in regards to romance or any other type of relationship, know that the situation is a fated one. It is meant for both you to help fulfill each other's calling. This will not be a relationship you can ever move away from easily. Destiny is involved. So that's for some of you here when it comes to a relationship. Destiny is involved within this relationship. So together you are called to achieve and master higher things that would be more difficult had you not met each other. In this, there will be challenges even though the love will always remain. And that is very strong. I truly do feel that. Your desire to fly is strong at the moment, pile number 3. Any shackles previously placed are being smashed and you are experiencing a release. Okay? So amazing energy. I love that. You may be also connecting with some form of inherent talents coming up. Like the gift that you are born with here, things that come easily to you, what is natural, your instincts, a lot of that is going to be coming up here, okay? This also foretells a good time of good health, success, increase, generosity, public fame, again, recognition. Some of you may even get anxiety here due to these type of energies coming through. Also, this card corresponds within tarot to the 10 of Pentacles. So you've basically gotten the 10 of Pentacles within your spread here today. Where you are lucky, fortune, tragic, karmic triggers, destiny, as well as fate. So these are some of the key things here. So something you could focus on right now is where you are lucky. Is kind of what I'm hearing as well. Or luck is going to be coming in areas where you may have felt that you aren't lucky. So let's look. Jupiter benefits, because that was part of fortune increase. Okay. A Jupiter return occurs every 12 years. This marks the time the largest and most expansive of planets returns to the original place of when you were born. Turning up the Jupiter return card indicates a period when doors are open to you and obstacles are lifted. You are given the freedom to advance your goals with absolute abandon. It suggests you will soon be entering a time where you encounter less resistance and life should flow much easier. The Jupiter return card is the green light, in quotations, that gives the go ahead. All paths are now clearing and you are to take the utmost advantage of this. So again, this shocking energy that's coming through feels really good, especially with the cards that are surrounding this energy. We have 2 cards of Jupiter abundance increase. Basically the 10 of Pentacles. We have the sun here. So it's really looking good. Goals or plans you started more than a decade ago will begin to bear fruit, either right now or at least very soon. Something very good is about to emerge from the debris of the past. It could be a thing you felt you lost or something that did not work out exactly as you hoped. Pile number 3. And I actually did bring that up earlier. when I was saying something about like there's gonna be fortune maybe in a place when you thought there was misfortune. Um, it could be a thing you felt you lost. Okay, I said that already. It may even be a plan you have forgotten about. That once again comes into your life to make some remarkable changes and advances. So, in short, pile number three, the Jupiter return card implies good fortune and prosperity in many areas, not just financial or material. Dreams manifest into reality at this time. Gifts flow in easily. It is also a time to be aware of how you approach matters. See, I got that. I literally felt that energy. Your image, maybe even how you view your self image. Being more aware of how you approach matters of your own spirituality, faith, and destiny. There is a rapidness to Jupiter, so it's important to grab a hold of anything that surfaces, so don't let go. Investigate the possibilities this might bring. It is not a good time to get carried away, though. It is always important with Jupiter to keep a clear head. So that may be significant. You are in a kingly or queenly place right now. Don't take your eyes off the prize. Bigger goals and plans now rule your life. It is time to put laziness aside and buckle down for some dramatic changes, mostly positive. This is an amazing spread. Great fortune is ahead of you, pawn number three, so don't back away from it and proceed from the dream in an outward way. Love and romance takes on a sweetness. Look at that. For a lot of you here in pile number three, pile one or two could be significant. A sense of freedom where you can be who you are with the addition of acceptance and generosity. You may attract many potential lovers at this time, so choose wisely, or the relationship could be very short lived. And also be careful of indulging in too much to eat or drink. So, in short, love others with grace and patience. Know that generosity is its own reward. Keep the expansive energy of Jupiter flowing, but with discernment. And in answer to your question, yes, but only if you are wise in your choices. So if you had a question, the answer is yes, but only if you're wise in your choices. Lovely energy. Lovely energy. I don't even think we have to go into the sun because I feel like it was kind of spelled out. But you could also be gaining a closer connection with your spirit, which is enabling you to have a stronger self image as well. So let's see. Let's see. I'm going to go into this Beyond Lumeria deck because this is quite interesting. Yeah, I'm going to go into this. I think I'm only going to get one card, though. I think I'm only going to get one card from this deck because that's really what I'm feeling here. And then I'm going to get another one from a different deck. What is it that the Arcturians would like for you to know? You are in a very abundant energy. Things are flowing well here. Or maybe this is what's going to happen. We have Soul Star Chakra, card number 10, merging with the Divine. As well as we have card number 33, which is genuinely a very powerful number here. Journey to Wholeness. And I feel like we need to keep both of these. As your Soul Star Chakra is a very powerful chakra, and you have connections with it at this time. And it's funny because merging with the Divine kind of reminds me of this Sun Spirit energy. Also, this Soul Star Chakra is giving you the availability to connect with some form of multi-dimensional versions of yourself here. And it's almost like you're gaining pieces of yourself. This is so interesting. I was just drawn to this literally, and it says radical expansion. Pile number 3, your energy is blooming. You're about to shock the world. That's more so what this shock card is coming through with for. And maybe even the losses that do come up are, they don't even, like, the benefits and the increases well outweigh the cons here in this scenario. Like, it seems more like everything is happening for a reason in your energy. And don't give up, because this is really amazing energy to receive here, or at least to be aware of within your own energy. And I literally said we were only going to get one, and we ended up getting 3. You are on a journey to wholeness. You're genuinely in that energy. Healing. Card number 30. Now I'm seeing 333. Alright. I swear I want to go into the book for that soul star chakra, but it's okay. We're just going to keep it moving forward. And if I have to, I'll truly will connect with it here. Some of you also have very strong etheric connections here, as in with dragons, the fae, gnomes even. Okay. We have initiation by water, card number 23. And I actually feel like water came through within your spread already, but I may have left it in the deck. So water seems to be really significant here. And of course, you're being initiated at this time, maybe even through your emotional states. We have divine grace, the law of efficiency. So being efficient in nature. Here we have paradigm shift. Your world is changing, Paul, number 3. I can't get past this. Your world is changing. I'm going to leave this out just because. Yeah, your world is changing. You're very paradigm shifted. Like, radical expansion is happening. Let's actually put this over here. I was just saying one more. We have fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. So this is what also could be coming in as a form of shock, is the energy of the knowledge that's coming in for you. Yeah, you're really about to experience a ray of power. Okay, you're being blessed at this time. And it's funny because I spoke about your image, your self-image, the image of yourself when it comes to other people. You're already going to be receiving a lot of public recognition. And I'm literally seeing that some form of blessings are arriving for you. This may have others in a different energy, okay? Maybe this is just something that you need to be aware of. For some of you here, your light is going to be very bright, all right? Very much so seen. Let's see what's got in here. I kind of don't normally go in here, but this is a places deck. I'm quite curious as to what will come through. Let us see, let us see. We have the park, okay. Nature's haven, some form of recreational space, a picnic retreat. Some of you are being called to go on some form of picnic retreat, or just go to the park, go out for a while. There could really be something there calling you. We have the sea. Interesting. Under the sea, we have ocean ways and seaside. We have a bridge. Some of you may be traveling across the ocean, going to another country, or another country is significant. We have connecting pathway, overcoming divides. So that's very beautiful. The Arcturians want you to know that you are overcoming some form of divide. You're becoming balanced. We have within the vehicle. So again, some of you are definitely on a road trip, road journey, commuting experience. Hope you have an amazing time. You know, I'm glad to have come along with you on this journey of you traveling. Let me stop. I know some of you actually listen to me maybe when driving, in terms of meditation. You know what's crazy? With this art exhibition, it makes me think that you are art. Pile number 3. Your energy is, when it's seen, it's so valuable. It's so much to know about here. We have creative showcase, curated gallery. Some of you may own some form of gallery, or some of your art is going to be put in an museum or some form of gallery show. Whatever it is that you do is going to be put up for others to see, okay? Or it's going to be seen by other people. And there's going to be many opportunities that can come from that. We have a swimming pool, more water energy, sunbathing and tanning, pool games and fun, pool parties. This just spells out a good time. And I love how the sun has shown itself again. Let's get one more. Beautiful. Lighthouse. What did I say? You are a very bright light. You might as well be a lighthouse. You are a guiding light. People see you as a guiding light, a symbol of hope, a watchful sentinel. Like, even sometimes it's crazy when you come around because people kind of feel like you are their spirit guide, or you come through as having these type of ways about yourself that are always so inspiring. And we have the sea again. This makes me think you have a very strong depthness to you, okay? Even with how this dragon is coming through this individual's heart space, you have a lot within you, pile number 3. And I feel like a lot of this, or some of this, is going to be shown to you, okay? We have a hotel. You could be going to a hotel, maybe buy some type of water. You're going to have a very comfortable stay, okay? Receive very beautiful hospitality. Okay, but let's go ahead and go into some tarot, and then I'm going to finish it off and let you go. Didn't I? No, that wasn't here. Let's get some tarot, shall we? Since we said something about dragons. What do they want you to know? Let's get this a nice shuffle. I'm going to put this over here so we can get an even better shuffle. The 8 of Wands is here. Pile number 3. Something about a street light is significant. Street lights. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocity, being able to give to those they may need, as well as being able to receive in times of need, is what I am hearing. We also have death here. Very strong transformative time. Inevitable energy. Almost something that you can't go back to is also what I'm hearing. The new dawn of you. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Very stoic. And there was something here about you being kingly, queenly as well. You definitely have a sense of being able to not necessarily control, but lead is what I am hearing. You're very knowledgeable. I may have already said that, but this energy really is speaking with that. Some of you have very large dragons that protect your energy. Something about bears, and I did just say something about protection. Bears are seen as guardians here. Interesting. 7 of Cups here. That's funny because there's a saying that I'm thinking about. Is it mistaking the trees for the forest or something like that? I can't think of it, but something like that is coming through for some reason. And then the 7 of Cups came out, so it's like some of you may feel, ooh, I love this. May feel like there's a lot on your mind. But even with this universe card coming through and this eye of the dragon here, it really shows how much power is within you. You yourself have the eyes of a dragon, okay? You are a dragon incarnate. You may be born in the year of the dragon, of course. Being drawn a year of the horse, year of the rat, year of the rooster as well. Something about peacocks could be significant, but you have a connection with the universe that is so powerful, with spirit, okay? You name it and it is done, is really what I'm getting here. A very powerful light worker, okay? Something here about you also releasing all the energy that you've absorbed from others, okay? Some of you are very empathic here as well. But the Arcturians want you to know you're genuinely in a space right now where you have completed a very major cycle and are about to journey into the wholeness of you, okay? You're going to be very abundant and increases here. Unexpected things are coming through. You're merging with the divine. This is amazing. Genuinely amazing. And I love how this came through as well. We have the Hierophant. Okay, just as I was speaking about that, you could really be some form of teacher here. Okay, you have a lot of wisdom to teach, tell others. And again, with that energy of you being strongly connected to the divine, something about Quetzalcoatl is very significant here as well. Some of you may resonate or have connections with Quetzalcoatl. Okay, but I love this. Oh, then the Ace of Wands. This is like inspired energy. This is a new spark. This is fire being born, like the very embers within an energy. Something is beginning around you, pile number three, and it's amazing. You really just need to know about that, okay? It's genuinely amazing. Knight of Swords here as well. But I believe this is all that I have for you, dear beautiful souls of pile number three. If you have enjoyed, please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel so called to. There's also emphasis on you having the same protection as the scales of a dragon, okay? Your scales are hard than a mug, okay? They are so hard. You are just very resilient, okay? And very powerful. Know this about yourself for real, because it's starting to come through. I love you dearly. As dear guys, they love you unconditionally, and of course so do the Arcturians, and myself. Know that you're very much so protected. Again, your dragon scales are showing. Your dragon wings are showing. Your dragon energy is coming through, and that's very powerful and prominent. And I will definitely see you around. Hey, pile number four. If you have chosen card number 35, Easy Progress, or this Smokey Quartz crystal here, then this will be your reading on what do the Arcturians want you to know right now. What messages would like to come through for you. I have channel messages written down over here to the side, and we definitely will be connecting with those energies very soon, but I really want to sit with your starter card for a while. And it's kind of crazy. I hadn't even really realized, but I had got 2 downloads here, and I felt that they were meant for you. Something about pyrokinesis as well as telekinesis, or being telekinetic. I was also drawn to I don't want to call it electrokinesis, because that may or may not be it, but something about that is significant. Your gifts, being able to control the will of fire, control the will of electricity, something like that is significant. Okay. The card says fire above and earth below, so like there is fire within this card here. Some of you may be called to work with candles or work with a flame at this time. Maybe to also ease the mind, bring in some form of easy progress around you. Yeah, there is significance on the flame wanting to speak with you. There are a lot of different energies present here. But I really, really enjoy the colors that are within this card. And that's really the prominent thing that spoke to me. Very vibrant energy, okay? Maybe the Arcturians want you to know that you're going to be making easy progress on your journey. Even if it has been very difficult for you, there's going to be easy progress moving forward. Some of you are making easy progress, and I feel like there's an energy of the Arcturians wanting to commend you, congratulate you. I'm hearing thank you as well. If other people may not have told you in person, there are people wanting to thank you. And of course, I mean, it may feel better hearing it from them, but there is an energy of people wanting to thank you. In some kind of way, you may have eased someone else's issues or allowed them to move through their problems easier. You come through as a earth angel. Very interesting energy. Some of you may feel sick or have the flu. I'm being drawn to lemons, tea. I'm hearing glucose. I'm hearing married women. Black widow is also significant. A widow. Some of you have some fight in you, is also what I'm hearing. Like, I don't know why the energy of Black Widow. Something about comics could be significant because that's just what I'm being drawn to. Some of you may have recently had some form of noodles, like maybe pho or something like that. I'm also being drawn to how some of you have a very big pot in your energy, okay? Or like there's something very big, a lot of weight that you are pushing over a hill. You're making easy progress as it's almost like you've made it to the peak of something and now moving forward is going to be easier for you. You may have been pushing like a boulder up a hill on the incline and now you've reached the peak and now it's about to be the decline. So it's more so like things are about to be easier. The boulder is just going to flow on its own without you even having to push it, okay? And I feel like this has something to do with your work even as well. Pile number 4. It doesn't even have to be that you've been working on something for a long time. Just something that has seemed very tumultuous or needed a lot of your energy in the very beginning is going to be smoothing out for you coming up. Okay, you're going to be making easy progress within this energy. I love that for you. That's amazing. And with the Smokey Quartz, there comes this energy of being grounded, open, very acute. You're definitely in your body and listening to your heart and your mind. A very balanced space to be in here. Let's go ahead and look into these channeled messages. I actually did look into the book for every other pile, so why would I not look into the book here for you? Because there may actually be a message. Let's look. Let's see. I've never actually seen this card. Maybe I have. Interesting. Easy progress. The situation is one of easy, natural progress. What has been weak is ascending, and by gaining a prominent position, will become more powerful. One image here is the light of the rising sun, which at first appears dimly through the mist. But this same light will radiate with powerful clarity once the sun has reached its high position in the sky. Progress is made when those in supporting positions make peace with those in leadership and, in so doing, create a natural means for their talents and abilities to become more visible. So we actually did speak about your talents and abilities, or at least, like pyromancy, things like that. Things like that are going to become more visible to you. It is by recognizing and riding with the natural course of events, by hitching our wagon to the rising sun, as it were, that we advance our position and earn respect. So in some kind of way, pile number 4, because I did bring up how you may have helped someone else come into easy progress, you're gaining a lot of respect at this time. This is what the Arcturians want you to know. Goodness in human nature is like the dim but beautiful early morning light. However, just as the morning light can be swallowed by the fog, greed, hatred, and other forms of self-absorption can obscure this goodness. Be reminded that progress is achieved most effortlessly when the right action is taken without concern for immediate reward, and when the path of the weaker aligns with that which is strong. So, you're making progress, pile number 4. You're taking the right actions. Pushing ahead brings good fortune. With the support of those above and below, progress is unstoppable. When strong, energetic action is required to achieve progress, make certain that your ducks are in a row before you start. Be particularly careful to avoid the overly energetic initiatives of people with whom you don't have a close relationship. If a bridge can't handle the weight, don't use it. So again, you come through as someone with a lot of weight, and some people's bridges or ways of energy may not be able to hold what it is that you carry. When one is in a position of service to others who wield more power, a gentle and benevolent attitude will further the interest of the whole. You may berate yourself for not being more aggressive and for not taking greater advantage of your position, but opportunities for small gains can be passed up now for the sake of greater good fortune in the long run. So interesting. Some of you may have to be more discerning with certain like things that you're taking, certain opportunities that you're looking at this time. And it says that you literally may have to almost pass up a small gain for the sake of a greater one in the long run. So that's quite interesting. Just be aware is kind of what I'm hearing. Let's get into your channel messages. Let's see what we have here. And I'm quite interested within pile number 4's channel messages. We have here you being an Arcturian starseed, which we're going to look deeper into in a moment because I'm actually already seeing it here and I already have the book open. The Arcturians have their gaze fixed on you, pile number 4. So you are receiving the gaze of the Arcturians, as in they have interest or they have been following your energy, okay, paying attention. You have a soul of fire, which means that you have a lot of bravery, courage, even chivalry. Some of you may have been born from fire, or more so that you have this phoenix quality energy about yourself. Some of you may listen to neo soul, some form of modern R&B. Maybe just music is significant. Some of you are making music, and maybe even tapping into this type of genre could be significant for you. You are also currently in the moment receiving light through your spiritual practices. Okay, and through your spiritual practices, these prayers that you may have had are being heard and answered because of who you are to the Arcturians. You won't have to fight for much longer, pile number 4. Like any form of tough situation that you maybe have been going through, again, you're having easy progress at this time, or moving forward, there's going to be some form of easy progress. Don't be fooled by what you only see, okay? Some of you may be wanting to have some form of social media cleanse, okay? And that's kind of funny how Grace just made noise then. So interesting. Yeah, almost like just really taking the time to not go towards social media and just connecting with nature, or things like that. Some form of kinship could be significant. Like some of you are kin to the Arcturians. I also have here Albion, which just came through randomly. And I have here the ancient poetic name for Greek Britain, okay? Signifies the soul, spirit, and mythical foundation of England. And I also found that there was deep-rooted magic here within Britain here, or maybe even just this energy of Albion. That really does seem very significant though, okay? And there also is something that we're going to be reading here that is also based around your energy that seems to be significant. DNA healing is also coming through here as well. Advanced spiritual guidance. You are removing negativity. You have rare talents as well, pile number 4. The new dawn rises in your energy. 2, 3, 4. That's amazing. All right, let's see. Let's look more into what it is that they wanted me to read for you, pile number 4. And I feel like it's more based around energy of letting you know about who these Arcturians are. The Arcturians transform fear into love. And it's kind of crazy how I'm saying this here and not like in the intro or anything like that. It's specific for you, pile number 4. The Arcturians transform fear into love, confusion into clarity, and help dissolve the ego into the light. Arcturian love integrates into your whole being. Okay? They transmit sacred light codes from the higher dimensions, which are also known as hyperspace. Their supramental energy is beyond the understanding of the human mind, but can be felt by the heart. Arcturian messengers are on your path because you are due to receive great healing light, a bright white laser beam which shines through any darkness. They have come to settle energetic issues by clearing blocks, implants, and portals that divert from creator intention. You have drawn this energy because you are healing these issues in your own energy field. For someone else or for the world at large, there is a subtle cause there's a subtle cause to these issues that is not obvious to the analytical mind, and so the Arcturians invite you to look deeper. Interesting. The Arcturians are here to rectify that which has been distorted and interfered with. They help restore your natural path as creator in the physical body, undoing the limiting programming from religion, one-dimensional science, and superstition. Some of you may be very superstitious. You now have a sound connection with the Arcturians, and their message is to reclaim your natural birthright. The interfering forces intruded in many dimensions and vessels, which makes their malignant devices harder to clear. Ignorant beings have created tunnels through time and space that, if unnoticed, remain doorways that can be used to sabotage the light. Implants of a lower nature used to keep this system intact were attached to the vessels of many. However, the Arcturians oversee all these realms and clear any negative devices through their high vibrational wisdom. And I'm hearing that you also have this energy of high vibrational wisdom that can also clear any negative devices. Again, you are kin to the Arcturians. Power number 4. Human DNA heals through Arcturian energy, which removes epigenetic corruption, which was used to control human spirituality. The Arcturians undo malignant manipulations that were done by certain scientists in Atlantis. And it's crazy. Within this reading today, I've actually brung up Atlantis within a pile. And that may be significant, okay? I'm actually kind of getting that here for you as well, pile number 4. You definitely have been an Atlantean, or you are an Atlantean here. You have that type of DNA. But again, the Arcturians undo malignant manipulations that were done by certain scientists in Atlantis so that the DNA returns to the Edenic state of Lemuria, to original creator intention. The wisdom of the Arcturians goes beyond the healing they bring and shows a vision of unbroken oneness. They give healing through seeing everything as non-dual, through seeing darkness as an illusion. The source vision of the Arcturians goes well beyond the human mind and can only be understood through the heart. So your heart space could be very significant at this time. The Arcturians encourage you to receive the light service of the Arcturians in combination with other guides that help to integrate this light. The Pleiadians provide a bridge between the higher realms and the earth integration. And the Lemurian guides, interesting, show the joy and creativity of living on earth in oneness. These guides help you find your personal expression of the impersonal light from the Arcturians to playfully dance with this divine paradox. Allow the guiding light of the Arcturians to be with you now, to relieve any suffering or fear. Their light codes expand your consciousness, show you new horizons of love and light. They show you that you are already healed and transport your consciousness to this source vision, which collapses any illusion that told you otherwise. Many Arcturians reside in spaceships around the Earth, pile number 3, and other planets, and they create crop circles and other sacred geometry. The Arcturians are mostly non-physical. However, they can manifest in our physical dimension to create energetic phenomena, which some of you may have experienced here. Some of us are Arcturian starseeds. Confirmation. Some of you Or Arcturian star seeds. Well, I know I am as well. Although this is rare, because the Arcturian frequency is quite different. And I actually did feel here in poem number 4 that there was like a multitude of different energies, and it's due to your Arcturian frequency and much more evolved than most of humanity. Okay, so you're much more evolved than you may think, poem number 4. But many feel a sacred bond with the Arcturians as teachers and guides that they have worked with throughout lifetimes. So this could also be you as well. Many sacred scriptures, especially within mystical traditions, have been channeled from the Arcturians and other guides of light. Even through the Arcturians, even though, I'll say even though the Arcturians are very straightforward and precise about spiritual truth, we can joyfully give a human form to their energy. In the new paradigm, we let go of any rigidity and attune to our creative expression of truth, which complements the Arcturian message and makes it more accessible for everyone. So, poem number 4, allow yourself to bathe in this light at this moment, to see and feel the encodements that bring in divine healing. The Arcturians have been waiting for this sound connection because they always wanted to undo unnecessary distortions around you. Their compassion is much greater than it might seem on first sight because it is beyond the emotional vibration and it guides us into a vision of pure light. You are on the new earth in some kind of way here, poem number 4. Your view of reality. So this is interesting. This is interesting. Let's get into it. Let's pull some cards based around this evolutionary Arcturian light that has been awoken within you. You know? Let's see what messages would like to come along with this energy. I'm being drawn to Merlin as well. So some of you have a lot of power. A lot of power. Okay. Interesting. That's not what I thought it was, but we'll just go for it. I'm going into this Mystic Mondays tarot at this time. I actually thought on the split we have Sun. Definitely gonna take it. Then we're gonna continue shuffling. I originally thought this deck was an oracle deck. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. It was actually right next to it. It's kind of interesting. You're closer than you think to something. Pile number 4. Let's go ahead and take this Sun card. Just because it showed itself. Okay. And I mean, that was right. That's on the split. So it's almost like a new dawn is genuinely rising in your energy. We actually spoke about the sun rising. You're going to feel very vitalized here, is also what I'm hearing. That's the first card. Let's give this a shuffle. Pile number 4. What do the Arcturians want you to know about your starseed origin? Your Arcturian energy. Also, some of you are like dropping dead weight. Okay, like you naturally carry a very strong presence, but there's something here about you letting go of some form of dead weight, almost like dead skin. Some of you are almost like molting or like just undergoing a change, maybe even physically. We have Queen of Pentacles here. What do the Arcturians want you to know? Yeah, is that telekinesis, being able to lift objects with the mind? There's something here about you being able to do that, and I already spoke about that earlier. Something also about you being able to raise your own spirit. The Arcturians are saying like you have a gift of being able to raise your own vibration. Maybe this is Reiki. And I love how within both of these depictions there are energies of like mountains here. Maybe certain adventures that you've had. You you've gained quite a lot of experience, pile number 4. So let's see, what else do the Arcturians want you to know? There's something here about within your current life at this time, there's going to be a sense of stability coming through where you are able to nurture certain physical things that you come in contact with. I'm also being drawn to like a boss here, someone that is an entrepreneur, someone that I'm also even just being drawn to a mother figure, okay? Someone that really knows how to take care of others as well as themselves, or even just be compassionate here. I'm also hearing that someone is coming of age. We have the 3 of Pentacles, kind of wanted to come in reverse. We're going to go ahead and leave it like that. Ooh, excuse me. I was hearing there's a sense of working alone. I don't feel negative energy here. Or some of you have been doing something alone. And I actually did speak about how you've been pushing some form of large weight over a hill. And you may have been doing this alone. Or feeling as though you've been doing it alone. Okay, but we got the Emperor. You have a very strong energy. And it's like you know how to command a room is also what I'm hearing. You're a valuable asset. We have the 6 of Cups, which I did see earlier as well. Some of you may be very nostalgic at this time, maybe even about things that you have experienced before. Because moving forward, things are really going to be very different for you, especially how your DNA is being healed. There's a sense of you being even more connected with the divine source, codes of light. Is that I'm hearing grown woman. Is that by Beyonce? When she said, I'm a grown woman. I can't think about it. I don't know. Now I want to do research, but I have to. Because what's that song? She said, I'm a grown woman. Is it grown woman? Hey, is it? I think it is. I'm only looking at the very first lyrics. It says, I remember being young and so brave. I knew what I needed. I was splendid on my nights and days. Interesting. It always make me laugh. Some of you are really becoming more stable within yourself, or like, and that's becoming like reflected externally. Thank you. I was supposed to say just one more, please. Oh, lovely. I'm not sure if I said this here, but a peacock seems to be significant. Maybe I spoke about it in another pile, but all the piles today seem to be kind of together. 9 of Pentacles. Very beautiful. Remember I said something about you doing something alone, or you were independent in this factor of doing something? Maybe you're just a very independent individual, but you have an energy that is very well accepted by everyone, is what I'm getting here. You're very beautiful as well. Like you take very well care of yourself. And I really did get that with this Queen of Pentacles here. Maybe this is also what's going to be coming up for you, pawn number 4. There's going to be an energy where you are able to take care of yourself and people are going to see that, okay? You're going to be shining with a lot of vitality. Again, this comes through as easy progress, and we already spoke about it. This could even just be because you're gaining a closer connection with your Arcturian kin, okay? Or maybe they're just getting closer to you as well. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. This gives me an energy of you going towards what it is you want. Okay, it also gives an energy of following one's intuition. This could even be an offer of love coming in, actually, for some of you, one of you, a few of you. And it's because you're in this amazing energy. You're very receptive, is really what I'm getting as well. But you have a very stern energy as well. I'm also being drawn to another deck. Interesting. So let's see. Let us see. I'm gonna set this here. The other deck I was drawn to, I may have actually used it already in another. I did use it in another pile. The deck I'm being drawn to. No, I didn't. Oh yeah. They want me to go to that one first. So, this deck that I'm wanting to go into is the Pure Magic Oracle. Let's see. And it's kind of interesting as well because we have the sun again. So more energy of vitality. You having a very bright energy. Peacocks could be a very strong spirit animal for you. But again, they resemble your energy. You may even have a peacock feather around somewhere. Peacocks are so beautiful, genuinely. You are so beautiful. If nobody told you today. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I literally was looking at the raven or crow here at the very top. So ravens or crows could even be significant. Those could even be an spirit animal for you, a very strong totem. But we do have the card number 4, Earth Mother. Interesting, more mother energy. And even if you are masculine here, or you are a male, you also carry these same qualities because you know the Emperor is here. Again, very balanced. We have Psychic Recharge, Grounded Healer, Mentor, as well as Layers. Some of you may have tattoos on your hands. Some of you, the tattoos that you do have are protecting your energy, guarding you, grounding your energy even. I'm also getting that the Arcturians want you to know that some form of what's to happen for you in the future that provides you some form of easy progress is coming through so that your psyche, your mind can have a recharge, okay? Some of you have experienced different layers of reality and you've had to ground your energy very often. And I'm also getting that some of you are the type of people that have, like, you go through a lot, but you don't let it show, you know? And with this, like, you have a lot of inner strength. And I'm hearing you are seen, okay? So just know this, 100% you are seen. We have here Secret Seances, card number 15, with Spirit World, messages, assistance, as well as memories. That's interesting because we did see the 6 of Cups, and I brought up that nostalgic energy. So some of you may be floating through your memories at this time, just like thinking about maybe past lives, past experiences here. And maybe this is to like put you in a different mind space. Like everything happens for a reason here. But you are receiving messages at this time from the spirit world, and it's assisting you in some kind of way. We have card number 32 here, Mirror Magic, Lunar Light, Past Lives. Interesting, I just said something about past lives. Spectrum, as well as self-care. So things like this are significant because we spoke about you having or being someone that takes very well care of themselves. Like that's here with this 9 of Pentacles. Even with the energy of spectrum being here, I said that you've delved into different layers of reality. So you definitely experienced different spectrums of light, or spectrums of light are significant in your energy for what the Arcturians want you to know. Ultraviolet light. I don't know why I'm being drawn to like refractive light, all different forms of light seem to be significant. Lunar light, solar light. Let's see. On the split here, we have sylphs with peace, agent of change, impact, and importance. So also I'm getting that the Arcturians are coming through with a message today for you, because right now may be a very important time where certain things that you do have a strong impact. Let's see. Let's get like 2 more. What is it that the Arcturians would like for my pile number 4s to know? We have Banyan Blessings, card number 3, with security, the Hermit, expansion, and stability. I love how that's going here with this Queen of Pentacles, because the Hermit is Virgo energy. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be significant here. But again, it comes through with that independent energy, like you've went deep into your own soul. Okay, soul diving, and it's like even shadow work is coming through here as well. Okay, you're receiving some form of blessing because of the expansion you allowed yourself to go through. Okay, and even with security here, it does remind me of this Emperor energy, this 9 of Pentacles. In some kind of way, pile number 4, you are securing your future, which is bringing you more than maybe what you thought could come in. You are genuinely securing your future. We have opening circle, card number 33. So 333 is significant. And this 33 has been prominent throughout this entire pick a card, and it's crazy. We have protection, ritual, lessons, and simplicity, with another raven or crow. And whenever I see these energies, I constantly think about the underworld, or even just the depths of spirituality, because crows and ravens are seen as messengers between the spirit world and the physical, maybe even the underworld, but you know, they're messengers. So there could be something here coming in to you as a form of a message, okay, through some form of creativity that you do, because the hands are reminding me of something active, something hands-on. And again, it does say ritual here, so maybe through some form of ritual that you have done or are going to do, there's going to be a strong, important message that comes through in the form of assistance from the Arcturians here. Okay, let's leave it at that, because I'm feeling like that may be all they actually want to know from this deck. We have Mantra Medicine, though, card number 17. Command, song, incantation, and containment. Kind of reminds me of that ritual energy. Some of you work very strongly with mantras or daily affirmations. Let's go into this talisman oracle. Okay, talismans are also a good way of like ritual energy, setting up certain talismans around. Let us see, let us see. Something about a cosmic structure is significant. Interesting. A UFO. What do the Arcturians want my pile number 4s to know at this time? We have rebirth. No, but this feels like the underlying energy for most of what's happening around you is because you've rebirthed yourself, pile number 4, or this is something that's happening for you. A rebirth. This is like a complete altering of yourself, or like just a new you is emerging. We have magical power, exactly. And I've been saying that you have a lot of power. We have let go here. And I kind of did say something about you letting go of dead weight, pile number 4. Maybe so that you could come into a mode of easy progress. We also have good luck. So good luck definitely favors you. You may have seen ladybugs as of recently, maybe even crabs. I don't know why that's coming through, but cancers could be significant. Let's see. Oh, that one slid right out. We have protection. That's crazy because we have protection here with opening circle. So also the Arcturians want you to know that you are protected if you hadn't known already. Okay? You are protected. Some of you are like stressed a little bit because of your finances is what I'm hearing. But you're protected. We have growth of energy, genuinely. Like at this time, things are becoming more easy for you. Maybe if on the surface it seems like things are more difficult. We have creativity. Very creative beings here. And we have grounding, exactly. We have grounded healer. In some kind of way, the earth is able to heal your energy. Pile number 4. In more ways than just one, okay? There are multiple ways for you to connect with nature and still receive this grounding energy. And then we have cut ties, so another energy of having to almost let go of something, cutting ties with it as well. Let's get more information. Let's go into one last deck. What deck shall I? Oh, it's crazy. This deck is just looking at me like, choose me. I'm like, all right. We have the Angel Guide deck that we're going to be going into. Let's see. You know, it's crazy because we did channel something about you having like a soul of fire, born from fire, like a phoenix. In some way or fashion, the peacock also reminds me of that energy. And I'm also now getting the download. There was information that I had came across about the peacock's feathers that were very significant. The colors within a peacock's feathers are like they emit a certain type of light. Okay. So, and it's kind of interesting too because some of you are attracting in a lover, because that's sometimes what the male peacocks would do in order to, like, you know, do the thing. They would attract them with that. So that's something interesting as well. But there's something about your frequency, the light that you emit, pile number 4. It's being seen in some kind of way. We have healing energy at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what the Arcturians would like for you to know. Maybe more so, what do the angels want you to know? Since we're getting this angel guide deck here. And I kind of did say something about earth angels here as well. So definitely significant. Look, we have yes. Big fat yes with an exclamation mark. This is good energy. This yes entails good positive vibes coming in. Okay. This is a yes to maybe like those worry type of questions, or maybe questions where you've always wanted a yes. Boom. I feel like that's where that energy is coming in. We have vulnerability and freedom here. Vulnerability and freedom. That reminds me of that energy of having to let go of dead weight. You know how snails would shed their homes to find another one? I feel like that's a lot of vulnerability, but also a lot of freedom, because they have, they've outgrown their current shell. So that could also be something that's happening within you right now. Pile number 4, you've outgrown some type of shell and you're ready to improve, move on, become something greater. And with this comes freedom, ease, and grace as well, where things just happen. Look, easy progress, ease, and grace. There's something here about things happening easily in flow for you. So let's go ahead and continue shuffling, because that's what I'm being drawn to do. You're also going to be connecting with a very rare quality. I mean, pile number 4, you're rare, okay? Exceedingly rare. I don't think there's much people like you in the world, okay? And I'm grateful to be able to read for you. We have here honesty and communication, genuinely. Honesty and communication. Very valuable. Be honest, pile number 4, in your communication, okay? Don't feel like you have to hide something, okay? I mean, of course, follow your intuition. follow your discernment, because of course not everything isn't meant for open ears, you know. But there's something here that is significant about that. Like, only speak what feels honest to you is kind of what I'm getting. And then we have holy love at the bottom of the deck. You have holy love. Let's get one more. A love that is godly, a love that is holy. We have clear, cancel, and release. So this is like the third time something has come through about you having to cut ties with something or release it from your energy. And again, I feel like this is just dead weight, whatever it may be for you. And I feel like you're already in the space or process of removing, releasing, clearing, or canceling whatever needs to be removed. Like you're already in the process here. And we have opportunity and change. So this is lovely, lovely energy pile number 4. And of course, I believe this is all that I have for you. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, or subscribe if you feel so called to. I love you dearly, okay? As do your guys, as do these Ascendant Masters, these Arcturians that are present. They love you unconditionally, and of course, as do I. You're very much so protected at this time, as it has come through genuinely twice. And I will most definitely see you around.